Well, it's Saturday, January the 28th. I'm already dressed, ready to hunt. He's wasting a lot of valuable time out here. It's 36 degrees. I got Molly, Ranger, and Bone.
Get out of here with that, man.
Get your clothes on so we can go hunting.
I wish you would.
Here we go, guys. We'll see you in the woods. I'm getting ready to get Molly out and my puppy Bone. Try to get in here and treat the coon. It's awful windy. It's cold. Hope we can keep them out of the dens. I got my collar synced up to my Garmin. I'm gonna take Molly right up here and turn her loose. Here she goes. Molly just got struck in. She's right at 300 yards away there. She's going down to the main creek. Well, Molly's pushing 600 yards. She's like 572. It showed her treat on the Garmin, so we're gonna walk off this field to her and see what's going on. I can't hear nothing. It's so windy out. Well, we're about 250 yards from Molly. She's treeing every breath. We're dropping down on this holler. I can hear it a little bit now. We got all that wind. Yeah, Molly's treed right here on the creek. Big old sycamore tree. Look how big around that tree is. Yep. Biggest den in the woods. You can fit a man up in there. Get up in there and look, Johnny. Climb up in that hole.
Looks like old Molly can. Hold on a second. Let me do it. Let me get this off of me so I can.
See it? Yeah, you can see it right here too. There's a big hole right there.
Yeah, it's got two sections. That section splits off. He's probably in there somewhere.
Well, that's cold January hunting for you. We just soon get her and go back to the truck. I'm turning on Ranger's collar here, going to get it synced up. I'm going to give him a turn out, turn Bone loose with him. Hopefully they go together. Hope the pup goes with him. Here we go. Ranger just struck in. He's 224 yards away. My bone collector pup is 145 yards. Looks like he's headed into Ranger. Ranger's treed 305 yards away. Right there's Bone headed to him. I'm glad to see that pup headed to the treed dog. We're going to get the gun and head down there to him. I made it to Ranger's tree here. It's got holes up about halfway. Broke into the tree. Look at that, buddy. Like I said, there's holes halfway up there. The tree's broke out, so Coon's probably on the inside. I'm gonna back up here and see if maybe I can find it on the outside somewhere. If not, I'll get him and head back to the truck. We just got Molly out there, getting ready to turn her loose here. This old house, there's an old house sitting here. Hopefully there's a coon up in it or something. We can get out and treat up. We just got Molly turned loose, and I wanted to show you a little footage of the Phoenix 4 HR. That's Molly right there. It shows her 506 yards away. Molly just struck in there. She's 800 yards away. Sounds like she's got a pretty good track going. Well, she pulled a little closer. It's showing her treat at 422 yards away. We're going to get the gun and head in there to her. Molly's probably treed, I'd say 50 to 75 yards off the edge of this cornfield. We got about another 220 yards to her though. But it seems like it's going to be pretty good at walking. Cold, ain't it, buddy?
Freezing.
We was about 100 yards from Molly and looked on the Garmin and Bone got to her. And she had quit treeing and come back up to the field, and I looked on the Garmin to see where she was, and she's run a coon down here in a hole. She won't lay in a hole or nothing, so that's where the coon went, and there's where the coon ran to, in this big hole. So we'll just soon get her and get out of here. We just got Molly loaded up there. They say the fourth time's a charm, or I just made that up. But I'm gonna turn Ranger on the other side of the road here. Hopefully we can get a coon on the outside. I had 2 dens and 1 hole so far. So fourth time is a charm.
Come on, buddy.
Ranger's now 452 yards. We ain't got a bark yet. Hopefully he'll get struck in here pretty soon. Well, Ranger just struck in at 602 yards away. Hopefully the fourth time is a charm. There's Bone headed to him. Says he's treed, barking 80 barks a minute. 602 yards. I'm gonna give Bone time to get in there. And we're gonna maybe drive up this road right here. I hope so. Anyway, you guys are looking at the Hunt View map cards on a Garmin Alpha. If you want to know what this is, it's pretty neat. It shows you who owns the land you're on, which is pretty neat. Yeah, Bone's close enough. I'm gonna try to drive to him. Drove about 200 yards from Ranger. Now 250. He's in there treeing pretty good. Heard Bone open up a few times in there treeing with him. About 178 yards from him now. Sounds good. Bone sounding pretty good in there. Ranger's sounding good. Hopefully we can get in here and harvest this coon. Well, I'm right down here at Ranger's tree right beside him. The fourth time was a charm. Seen the coon looking at me. I'm gonna get down here, get it knocked out. Good boy, Ranger. Good boy, son. Man, he's on a big old tree. You got your phone to take a picture of that? You got your phone where you can take a picture of that?
No, phone's in truck. That's a good video. Son, you couldn't tree any harder than that.
Good boy, son. Good boy, Ranger. This is a big old den tree too. Good thing the coon is on the outside. That's a humongous den. Good boy, Bone. Good boy, son. Good boy. 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 Good boy.
Ready?
Good boy.
Shot him right in the face.
There you go.
Good boy.
You gonna leave?
Give me a second. Let me get this going.
See that pup rolling in leaf, getting that coon. Well, we're going to head on to the house. We got back from Ranger's tree there, finally got a coon knocked out. We started the night off turning Molly loose. She went and treed in a den tree, turned Ranger loose, den tree, turned Molly loose again. Went down there in a big hole, big enough to break your leg if you fell in it. Then we turned Ranger loose and finally got us a coon knocked out. I'm pretty pleased with that. It's cold, I'm wore out. We're about to head home. Hope you guys enjoyed the hunt. This hunt was lit with 2 Reaper lights from Bright Eyes. Until next time.
Put them on the wood.